So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Goes looking wide. David Villa. And now they can clear their lines. And he's had a hit! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Foden, he is through here! Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Rodri. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Makaleli. Messi. And here's Nunez. Darwin. And it's Messi. Maradona. Madrid have it back and can go again. That has been cut short. Makaleli. Belletti. Foden.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Maradona. Oh, good spread. Messi. He's got away. He is just big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Barcelona coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Darwin Núñez.
And we're underway again.
David Villa.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Number 22, Rafael Leão. Number 20.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 14, Guti.
And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 2 fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Tries a shot! There it is! Barcelona are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grab the... Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi, showing great feet there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta. Driving forward, now it's Rafael Leão. Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Great ball, and Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it's gone in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Davis spots it and intercepts. Guti. Played back in. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is a little undercooked. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Cantona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Decent enough try.
Fernando Torres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Belletti. Here comes another cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that. It's Maradona! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. White. No goals as yet. Driving forward. Now it's Haaland. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Fernandes. Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Costa Curta makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Bruno Fernandes. White. And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please turn towards the screen.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Fernando Torres. Coming on.
Here we go again.
Is number 15.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bernardo Silva. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
White. Traumeri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this
Now
match
it's
was
Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. He's through. Real chance! And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Couldn't squeeze it through. Hangs one in. Goes in for the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that has put paid to that. Into the last quarter of an hour.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Passing nice and neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Out towards the flank. The final 5 minutes. Cantona! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, David Villa.
We have
Number
got
10,
changes here from both
Messi.
sides, in fact.
Coming
So
on
a
the field,
double change here,
number 6,
and both changes are
Rodrigo.
offensive.
Number
Well, it'll be interesting to
21,
see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Substitution.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great
Two
attitude.
minutes has
Now,
been
the only
indicated.
question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's at the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cantona voted.
I will never leave your side.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Can he get onto this? Now it's Maradona. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Adams can get it. Bellingham! And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous.
Belletti really added the width there.
Heads it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Look at the space here. Caught offside that time. Threads one in, out towards the flank. He's got away. Can he finish? That's another chance. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that's well seen too.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Now can he find a finish? Great hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Adams gets over and intercepts. Half-time getting close now. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found the way through. Decent hit! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's shifting through the gears here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cantona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Johor Darul Tazim applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Pirlo. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 72.
That wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Adams.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great defending, strong and determined. Johor Darul Tazim appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Messi. There's no flag. He has found the way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
In he goes again! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ronaldinho is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham stood up well to him there. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
But it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that is a nice touch. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes
indicated.
to be added on. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Messi. Now it's Maradona. He has found the way through.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona finding their passes. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Now there's the clearance. That's a throw. That is good pressure. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Moved on forwards. Bastoni makes the interception. Beckham. Shot could be on. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in a good... Haaland! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Throw in. Opts to play it back. Messi. Cantona in acres of space out wide. And it's Neymar. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. Upamecano cuts out the pass. And there is the half-time whistle. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Just a quick reminder today,
Barcelona
please
in
refrain
control at
from
half-time,
parking outside
2-0.
the stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
He's taking on the lot of them. He's found some space. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Gently done. Haaland. He could be in here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now that looks a decent ball. Maradona. Luis Suarez. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Darwin. Header! He's got a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Air Force Club get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar gets through on his own, and he was alert to it. He can get that clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Maradona, number 10. Messi, number 9. Suarez,
That has not gone
number
well.
5. Adams, coming on the field, number 6. Rodrigo, number 42.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
21. Yamal, number 18.
Yamal.
Fernando Torres.
That's a throw.
Number 24, Ruben Diaz. Substitution.
Oh, that's fabulous.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now it's Rodrigo.
2 added minutes
Stood up
have
well
been
to him there.
indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Collar. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Any reflections on what you've
I'd
seen,
just
Jim?
like to read out
Barcelona.
Veneno, pinga da boca, vai que ela cobra. Eu tava me olhando, mundiando, olhei pra ela e digo: eu sou vaqueiro, marajoara. Esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu, acho que vai me encantar. Numa cantiga pra lançar do vagalume no chuveirinho, pro fumo no vento querer espalhar. Veneno, pinga da boca, vai que ela cobra. Eu tava me olhando, mundiando, olhei pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajoara. Esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu, acho que vai me encantar. Numa cantiga pra lançar do vagalume no chuveirinho, pro fumo no vento querer espalhar.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a sweet ball, that. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Oh, that's neat. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kane, some really good ball movement. Fires from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
"30 minutes gone. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Punched away. Has a shot! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodri, pass somewhat off target. And it's Conte.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now, and
he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa. Turns and goes back. Musiala!
2 minutes has been indicated.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. A lovely feeding is decent hit! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Danger averted for now. Musiala. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cafu. And he's taking no chances there. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Now it's Kane. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
On the field, number 42.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And here's Mbappe. And he can clear it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been won straight back.
There will be 1 minute
Guardiola.
added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so-and-so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties, shook a gamma, bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, wrecking days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message. So many memories, got memories. Way before the long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. But as you can see, we've already started here. And he's had it nicked away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's played him through. There's no flag. Oh, that's Cantona! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And now the breakaway. So just the one early goal to report so far. And it's faith. Oh, Penda! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
First quarter of an hour gone. Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Cantona. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Openda. Great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Rodri clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sousa. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Shot at goal! And he gets rid in a hurry. Davis. Neymar. And it's Maradona. Davis looking to run onto it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Simons. Openda.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Marlen. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was on
Cantona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have been some goal.
Cantona can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a throw-in. Very nicely done. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. That is lovely. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A slightly better Cantona! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Great position here. Has a go!
The attendance for this match was
That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Chance! He has done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Conte. Ugarte. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sosa.
That's positional goal, the utilisation.
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Rodrigo, taken off it pretty forcefully. And here's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Nongwa Bichaya look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but...
Messi! They've scored! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Nongwa Bichaya have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Belletti. And it's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the ball is out of play. Beckham. Bellingham has created one goal already. And it's Beckham for Conte. And here's Bellingham. Messi. Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And we have our very first corner. Irwin goes short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Crossed in again. Tries to get it clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cantona purring through the gears. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's their second corner of the game. Irwin plays it short. Header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number 18, Fernando Torres.
Irwin
Number
with the short
6,
one.
Rodrigo.
Nongdu of Pijaya clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Number
Offence
15,
is the best form of defence.
Coming on the field, number
He
21,
is through here.
Yamal. Number 9, Suarez. Number 11, Neymar.
It is a
Number
corner.
24, Ruben Diaz. Number 14, Pedri.
Oh no, this does not look good. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Quality ball. Conte. Beckham. And here's Mbappe.
Nongdu of Pijaya probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Cantona, and he's in, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. That is good alertness. Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Ødegaard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. There's no flag. Mbappe!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ødegaard plays it short, and he was alert to it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now there, he's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
In it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Can he finish? He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added minutes has been
Maradona.
indicated.
The pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Oh, what a ball he's in! Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Maradona. Coming on the
And
field
we're off again.
is number 15.
Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Some resolute defending there.
That's going in strongly.
Luis Suarez. Rudiger goes sliding in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Beckham.
71,898.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Seedorf. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Rodrigo. He shifted it to the flank. Rodrigo. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Now it's Odegaard. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. And here's a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Alexander-Arnold. That is good strength. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Not too much more here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona. And here's Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Shot could be on. And the shot's on here. Good read, needed to be. Oh, delicate chip through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So Dina between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So we're still where we started right now. He is through here. Rodri. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played into space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a sharp pass. Marat. Oh, shooting chance! And they've got rid. He can get that clear. Distributed tidily.
There will be 1 minute at a
Cantona.
time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mbappe! And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri, tidy with his distribution. And he's intervened well there. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bastoni is there to clear. Modric, Bellingham, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Lewandowski. Well, there's the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, that's well spotted. Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Some good work on the right flank here. Maradona. He's felt that, hasn't he?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal! Davis with the clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
And it's Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's got tall. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that interception was... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
Give it freedom. Give it peace. Show me that you mean it. Can you write it on your face? 'Cause you know it's a forgotten. You know there's no faith in the fallen. There's a crazy lack of love for you. I know that you can. Where business calls, the way that you will come around. Do your job, seize the morning, take the ship as there is some. Anywhere it's better, we're selling dreams, playing tricks on our minds. We're talking about you giving a little one. Give us something real that we can all share. We can say we're part something that made a change. Where the soul to the blue and lead us down. Got a world to run, it's not a settlement.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Cantona, Maradona. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! And he's done it! First blood drawn. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way past. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Davis. Beckham gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Chance for the header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Messi. Maradona. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Neymar. Messi. White. Davids.
There will be 1 minute at a
Whatever
time.
he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it
I'm
at the break.
afraid to tell you that
1-0.
we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
It's a
after
dressing
the
room
final
that
whistle today.
needs rousing at
Substitutions
half-time
taking
because
place.
in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi! Couldn't squeeze it through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Luis Suarez. Adams. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
60 minutes played. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cantona. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Messi. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he put it away? Forwards and with intent. And it's Messi. Maradona. That is good alertness.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Maradona. He's found the way through. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Guardiola. Bellingham. Spread neatly. That is a brilliant interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. David Villa. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a ball! Hits one!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passing nice and neat. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found a way through. Oh, look at the... He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's intervened well there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Buffon.
2 added minutes
Nicely
have been
intercepted.
indicated.
Cafu. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's on his way! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he'll shoot here. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Throw in. And here's Cantona.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, that is
The
good.
attendance for this
Super
match
running,
was
sharp movement. Came up against a
70,987.
defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
South Korea are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Saka cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. David Villa! It's in! Republic of Korea are all square. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He is through here. Bellingham. Saka, and he's got his cross in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flip.
Decent hit! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained,
Vinicius Junior! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came...
I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making know how we left it right is something we control. You are right. And all night long we rock to this. Screaming at this to find this love. All night long we rock to this. Screaming at this to find that we'll survive and test the time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive and test the time. I promise I'll be right. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can't take away. Hey, tick, 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 tick off. Standing next to you.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Referee's given a throw. Neymar chasing after it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Schneider. Now it's Schneider. Great challenge, time to perfection. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance to shoot now. Oh, he's got... Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pass is just off target. Messi. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Cantona! Oh, it's come loose. Schneider.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here, and here's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Turn your attention to the screen for
views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar. Schneider. Climbs up big. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona grab the... And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Barella, Cantona, Luis Suarez, defending in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's played him through. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
He's there and gets it away. Messi. Can he get onto this? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they're back on the ball again. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does...
He's had a hit! And it's Messi. He's got away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Neymar finds himself unceremoniously floored. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, and he's managed to get free. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Schneider. That has been cut short. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that need...
There is truth without fear. The truest thing I ever did. I'm hoping you're near. The truest thing I ever said. Yeah, we love again. Yeah, we love again. Yeah, we love again. Yeah, we love again.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Rangers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Adams gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi, and the flag. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, he's picked his way through, and the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Adams makes the interception. Musiala. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cantona. He's in space and looking for options. Cross header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Davis.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Drogba. No, again there's no way through. And it's Messi. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala! And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez. Drogba. Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a throw-in. And no, he's seen through all of that. Musiala! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Drogba. Cantona. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Alvarez. Musiala. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rangers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And they win it back again. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Fiddles it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alvarez. That's a decent clearance. Cantona. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Barella. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Rangers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but oh, they could be caught out here. Buffon will lay claim to that. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He is through here. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality absolute together. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, great ball! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final
Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Through Bangkok United with the corner, there first. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. It is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been one. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Adams attempts a clearance. Can he finish? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is there any support? He might not need it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Messi looking to get on the end of this. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared away. And smartly reclaimed. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Timber. Some really good ball movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Hits one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham, he has found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job. And the shot! He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
649.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
True Bangkok United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Adams. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Looking for the runner.
True Bangkok United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he put it away? Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Lewis Skelly is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Lewis Skelly. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. No, again, there's no way through. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now.
True Bangkok United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties...